I say to you all, Grand Rising, I hope you all are doing well on this wonderful Wednesday. And this is kind of what we're going to be. Okay, just ignore that. We're going to be kind of doing, I think I'm going to be doing kind of like a series, if you will, like an everyday kind of deal where I'm kind of sharing with y'all. How you doing? While we kind of share what has been going on. Excuse me with that, y'all. I don't know what that was about, but we just gonna pray him through whatever he's going through. But so with my health situation or whatever, some people may be aware and some are not, because I don't really talk about it like that. Because by His stripes I'm healed, and that's just what it is in the universe. I truly believe that. However, I can't deny that there is some type of something that's going on with me. And today, this morning, I had some challenges with actually kind of getting up and doing what I normally do. I just didn't really feel like it, right? And went up to get my meditation, you know what I'm saying? Wrote in my journal, the gratefulness. And once I did my journal writing, because I try to do that every day. And when I don't, y'all, I actually feel the difference, right? Something just ain't kind of right in what's going on in my flow. So went on and did it. After I closed it up, smiled a little bit because I felt a little bit better, like spiritually. That's what gets me going. So as I'm leaving out to walk to the store, because I can, and I'm thankful that I can walk, right, to the store, out of nowhere, this beautiful, wonderful lady, I think she's a neighbor of mine, or in the apartment place that the complex that I'm in. But she says something like, hello. She greets me, hello. And I was like, how you doing? Because again, my grandmother's taught me, how to be respectful of others, especially older people, right? And they're watching me. So I want to make sure that I do right by them. And as corny as that sounds, anybody that knows me knows that I have been saying that forever and a day, because I truly believe that I don't want to do too much and nothing to have my grandmothers disappointed in me. And I know they're watching me, they're covering me, and they're protecting me. I have no doubt about that. They've actually saved me from a lot of different situations that my naivete and my gullibility, if you will, kind of got me into, right? But with that being said, where the lady's speaking to me, an older lady, and she says to me, she says, baby, you're such a blessing. And I'm looking at her because I don't recall what I've really done for her to be called a blessing. And she says to me, and my grandmothers will be so proud, and I know they are, and that's why I want to share it with you all as well. She says, whenever I see you, you smile, you have a conversation, you always respectful. When I tell you that was like winning the damn lottery, y'all, I'm not exaggerating, because I didn't know that my spirit needed that, but my spirit needed that, right? So, and I told her, thank you so much. You have no idea, what I've been kind of dealing with, because it's nobody's business but me and my creator, my ancestors. But I appreciate you. How you doing? All right now. I appreciate you, saying that, because you didn't have to. And I truly meant that. And I still do. So she says, yeah, no. And she got to, drop in some of her knowledge, if you will, about being a blessing, being grateful, and that we all fall short. And basically, we all have certain vices and this, that, and the third. And she was speaking to my spirit, right? Uplifting me, if you will. So, y'all, it gets better. So as I take the little cut, I learned to cut to go to the store, because I had to pick up some groceries. As I find my little cut, I see a couple of people, and I just do what I normally do, which is, smile. You know what I'm saying? Not like a Cheshire grin smile, but I do kind of, smile, right? And before I got to them, she says, you have such a beautiful smile. I'm like, because I don't really, if anybody know me, I don't really smile, you know what I'm saying? So for her to sense that, or to feel that, it stopped me in my tracks, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, it stopped me in my tracks. And I was getting a little closer, and I said, thank you so much. I really appreciate this, especially today of all days. And she said, I was just telling him that, she has a great aura. And I was like, wow. And I told her, and I'll say to anybody, I said, that to me is like winning the lottery, because you don't even know me, but that resonates to you. And I appreciate that, because that's who I try to be. And I share it with her, and I share it with y'all. This is kind of the purpose of this particular live, just kind of impromptu. Sometimes you can feel as if you are not in alignment with your creator, with your purpose-driven life, or anything of the sort. You can feel like that because you're used to your standards, if you will, your spiritual standards, right? And yet, because you have the right intention, the right intent that you sent out in the universe, you will get that affirmation, confirmation from from a stranger, right? Like, I'm not being funny, from like a stranger, to let you know that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing at that given moment in time, and to not beat yourself up, right? To not think that you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing in love, right? So this is kind of where the title is coming from. I am live, and I just be grateful, right? Because part of my journaling was me being grateful to wake up, to open my eyes, to be grateful to be able to see, to be grateful to be able to walk to the store, to be able to have your limbs, your arms, being able to hear, to see the beautiful stars, sun, all of those things we're grateful for. So this is kind of the purpose of this live, to let people know, even though nobody, how y'all doing, even though you don't think nobody's really paying attention or feeling your energy and things of that nature, they so are, and they are enjoying it. They are not just enjoying it, they are appreciating it. They are getting something from it. So continue to love people. Continue to love you. Just living existence. Hey, I like your haircut. Looks nice. How y'all doing? I like your haircut. Look good on you. I haven't seen you in like 4 or 5 days, so it's new to me, but I won't give you another one. So again, and even with that, y'all heard that here I am trying to spread love, and it's that kind of negativity. But don't let that determine who you are. You continue to be you, and love up all on you, and all the good stuff will come to you. That's how that works. So this is again an impromptu. I'm trying to see what's in here because it looks like it's some good stuff. Hold on, y'all. This may be a blessing. Hold on, y'all. Let me get me one of these right here. Hold on, y'all. Spanish. The neighbors, when they don't want the foods in the little, well, not that they don't want them, they've had enough or whatever, they share with some of the tenants. Hey, you. I know. You see what I'm saying? That's what I was just saying to my people. Heck yeah, I want this one and that one. Keep looking though. You never know. I just found some. I just found some stroganoff. You never know. Yeah, look up in there. How you? All the time you looking spiffy, girl. I'm mad at you, and I said in love. You good? Let me get in there. All right. Thank you so much.